What's up guys, CalciumKing here, and today I have for you a Madman's Guide to Happiness. Now this is the starting up screen. It's the Xbox indie game. I think 79p or whatever the lowest price is for indie games or whatever. I saw it, looked a bit creepy, I thought I'd try it out, and already it's slightly freaking me out, but let's go in. You were the first officer to arrive at the scene. Strange noises were reported, then screaming. See a body hanging from the ceiling. Suicide. The computer's still on. You check it for clues. It is filled with rantings and encrypted files. But it claims that whoever gains access to these files will gain the secret to happiness. You begin to click. Okay, so 6 files. It's what, 12 AM? Dunno. 6 files, and got a tunnel. First start to open files. The princess loves her little bows with all her little heart. Out of the 4 colours she chooses the blue one. You have 4 colours in front of you. 2. If you choose the blue one, you unlock the file. Unlock this file. Well, funny enough, all of them are the same colour as the ABXY pad on the Xbox controller, so I'm guessing X is blue. Let's have a go. Okay. It took you a long time to reach here from your magic tower, princess. Your blessed feet still battered and filthy from that wretched wood, which its corrupt streams and trees that whispered their betrayed secrets into your precious ears. Your clear eyes still dulled and lifeless from the aeons spent in that dark, damp tower that gave you not a drop of daylight's playful majesty. Your little wrists, oh your little wrists, still scratched and swollen from the rusty, disease-ridden shackles they forced upon you to prevent your escape to a better place, where they could not keep their perverted, vulture-like eyes on you. Your tongue so dry from the dirt they tried to force down you like water, Jesus. But you have escaped now, and it will all be made better. For I have found the secret of happiness, and with it, all dark memories will fade away, and be replaced with nothing but gardens of crystal flowers and butterflies that sing on command, and sing they shall, sweet, sweet princess. Oh God. Hey, crap that is. There are 2 parts you must understand, princess. The first is what it is that has prevented you from achieving happiness. Jesus, I can't speak English at the moment. The great enemy, if you will, not just your happiness, but my happiness, and the happiness of everyone in the world. Even the animals and the plants have had their happiness stunted by this blacksmith of misery. Then, when you know your opponent, you must understand the second, how to defeat them. You may have to rip out their intestines, you may have to gouge out their eyes, and while this may be hard and straining for your little hands, princess, the chalice of happiness is so full to the brim with sweet nectar and strawberry bits. Why strawberry bits? I like strawberry bits. That it will be more than adequate compensation. But I must test you, for revealing the secret of happiness is a dim mind like trying to discuss the philosophy of a crab. What's there to discuss? It's got claws and you walk sideways, and lives in the sea, and in shells. Oh, no, not dolls. Yeah. Anything gonna happen? Oh. Okay. That's the tunnel. You need to get your eye checked out. File number 2. Okay. The princess did very well escaping from the tower. It was a half journey. It would have taken her 1 hour to reach me, but her legs were broken, so it took her double this time, and her arms were broken, so the time was doubled again, and her mind was broken, so it was doubled yet again. Ugh, voice. My voice, yeah. It was doubled yet again, and the wind blew in the right direction, which got her 16 times faster than her broken little body and mind should have been able to. I don't think the wind would have really affected it, to be honest, because you ain't got a kite, you ain't hanging onto a kite or a parachute or hot air balloon or something, you're crawling, or I don't know how, if you've got broken legs and broken arms, how are you getting anywhere? What are you? Sliding up like a slippery snake. That's the only thing I can imagine. Anyway, maths. So 1 times 2 equals 2, 2 times 2 equals 4, 4 times 2 equals 8, 8 divided by 16 is 0.5, so half an hour is 30 minutes. So that'd be B. Okie dokie. Listen, the enemy binds not just you or I, but the frog, the worm, the germ, the leafy plants, and on into infinitum. It works its magics now. It has worked them in the past, and it will work them in the future. It is faceless and unloving, but it does not hate either. Despite holding back the chalice of happiness from us, we should not hate it, for it gave us everything we have now. To hate it would be like hating our own parents, but we must fight it, for a life living of nothing, but an occasional lick of condensation from the chalice is no life at all. Do not fear fighting it, for even if you bloody it, it will not care, nor will it feel anything at all. Your first and only clue to the enemy is little monkeys. Is it being racist? What is this? Little monkeys, little chimps. Okay. I used to be sad and cut my own wrists. I used to be mad and slice my own veins. I used to be bad and tore my own skin. Little poem there. But self-harming. Is that actually, I don't know, the actual picture of self-harming? Is that just, some tomato sauce? I don't know. Ooh. But then I became happy. Then I laughed till I puked up blood. Okay, this is getting really, really weird and disgusting. And that hand smiling at me. File 3. A4 was creaking behind me. Right trigger to turn around. Okay, I thought someone was going to be there. Nothing. What's up? What sort of room? This isn't like someone's house. This must be some abandoned thing, factory or something. Looks like there was nothing. Press left to turn screen. Oh, smile for me, princess. Nope. No, I'm alright. I'll keep a smile to myself. Princess' mind has been shattered, like a beautiful glassware because of her ordeal. Can you count how many triangles her mind has shattered into? Remember, there are larger triangles made out of several smaller ones. Okay, let's not get this wrong. Let's do this properly. Okay, the ones we can see properly. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you've got obviously the ones on the edge, that's 8. Then you've got 1 for each section. So 8, and then that's 12. Then you've got halves. So that's 16. I believe it's 16. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Gotta be 16. No! Oh my god, okay. Oh, that heartbeat you're hearing, it's my heart. No, it's not really, it's actually from the game, but that's how I feel at the moment. Well, it's gotta be more. What else? Is there anything else? There's nothing more than 16. Oh no, any other triangles? Well, no, the X is not a triangle because it hasn't got anything closed, it's not closed off. Ah, the X in the corner, does that count? Because, well, then I bet there's like some hidden triangles I didn't see. But the X has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 triangles in it. There's no 24. Well, it can't be less than 16. So it's got to be 20. Okay. Evolution. Evolution is the enemy that we must fight, but also that we must love, because it's brought us into being. How can you not love it? It has so many lovely little monkeys. You seek to know why it's only let us sip at the chalice rather than gulp. Let me explain. Evolution is a system based on survival. The fittest survive, the strongest survive, the fastest survive. The survivist, is that a word? Survive. If you took one of the little deers and filled it with happy pills, how long do you think it would survive, drugged up against a tree giggling to itself? Well, it's lived a happy life then, you know? You go down laughing. So I'd rather go down laughing than crying, I guess. If you had happiness given to it on a plate, it would be munching down on it no matter how many lions or T-Rexes brought their fangs down on it. That's not true. I don't think so. if I was laughing my head off and all of a sudden I was being bit, I would realise. I wouldn't carry on laughing. My laughing would have stopped a long time ago. For any individual species back then, getting hold of euphoria is a free ticket to death thanks to the system we know as evolution. Evolution cannot abide till to happiness. Evolution will let you slip at the chalice when you do something that benefits your survival or your species' survival. When you have sex, when you eat, when you rest. It was a good system. We were monkeys. We would have died in the wild without these incentives, but these are only tiny fleeting moments in our lives. We can't these moments... Why can't these moments last forever, rather than being restricted to the end of a task, which benefits survival? Evolution, you have said as well, but we're no longer monkeys. For the sake of my beloved princess, I must kill you, like how a chick must be thankful to its shell for protecting it, but must ultimately destroy it to join the world. I don't care if you decide to crush me, for I'm a monster who chose to kill his own eggshell. If there's an eggshell, isn't eggshell an actual life form though? It's just a shell, isn't it? God, if I sound stupid, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep tonight. I'm pretty sure it's just an eggshell. Like how sort of like buildings are not a life form. That's how they built it. They made out of bricks. Bricks are not a life form. Concrete's not a life form, so I wouldn't think an eggshell would be either. I don't know. I don't really study birds and eggs and chickens. Not really my expertise. File number 4. Okay, I love my little friends, but I need help to count them. Which section has the most two-legged spiders? Even if just part of this sexy legs. This ain't no woman. This ain't, she's got a bit of leg going, a bit of thigh. This ain't no woman, this is a spider. The spiders have 8 legs, don't they? Not 2. Whatever, we'll leave it. We'll just leave it to the game. In this section you must count that as a spider. Okay, so if their legs are just creeping over, that means they're in... Okay, we'll start off with X. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, okay, 6 spiders in X. Y, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 in there. B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, yeah. And then A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it's gotta be A. I swear if it's wrong. Okay. As the birth creatures of evolution, which is of such a nature, they could not allow us to taste unlimited happiness without destroying us. It is now up to us and no one or nothing else to rise up and take our much needed euphoria. Now you know our opponent, you must know how to defeat it. The answer is, and the explanation is this: we must remove ourselves from evolution. We must remove ourselves from its factor and cycles and situation and forest. Human has already begun to see this, and we've begun to move ourselves forward slowly. Scientists have seen this, and they begin to create new drugs to dispel pain and turn depression into happiness. The religious have seen this, and they strive for their place in paradise after death. The philosophers have seen this, and they tried to peek into the well of happiness through thought. All noble warriors, but it is not enough. There is something much closer to us we need to do. Something more basic, intuitive, that tugs on the threads of our very being. Read on. Precious little monkeys live precious little lives. Precious little monkeys live precious little lives. Precious little lives eat precious little monkeys. It's precious to eat monkeys' little lives. Okay, so you monkey eaters now. I don't get it. Precious to eat monkeys' little lives. And this we are being referred to as the monkeys? I don't know. I'm gonna have to read on. Okay, file number 5. This one and then one more to do. A wide-eyed detective who could hang himself. Who would hang himself several years later walked into a crime scene. There were 4 bodies laying on the ground, and it looked like they had been killed by a pack of dogs. Each body had one limb ripped off that must have been taken away by the pack. Aside from the 4 humans' remains, there are the remains of two dogs fully intact at the scene. Jesus, I can't read at all. How many limbs are at the scene? What detective? The detective also caps. He's at the scene. So, okay, I like these sort of questions. But the detective must count. He's at the scene. He's talking about everyone. So, detective, okay, we'll do the bodies first. There's 4 bodies of 3. So, 3, 6, 9, 12. 2 dogs, 4, 8. That's 20. And then the detective got 4 because he's just turned up, so he's got 4. 24. Please be 24. Okay, okie dokie. Well done. Not many have thought to count the detective limbs as well. Well, but smart brain, I did my GCSEs. This is a dead spider. They have 8 limbs. Greedy. A bit selfish of them. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed either, but because I don't like spiders. We have the science, will and intelligence to grasp that God, my voice is just... We have the science, will and intelligence to grasp that damned chalice, at the very least collectively. Why then do we not simply take it? And the answer is this: we lack the power. For everything we have, we are no more than wailing babies because we lack power. And the reason we lack power is because, to our shame, we simply gave it away. We are the primary point of which our thoughts and feelings were created, with great power to bend and twist them to our will. Yet shamefully, impulsively even, we not only don't acknowledge this, but we project our power onto the inanimate objects that not only don't have power, but they would not even care if they did. Observe a rock falls on a man's foot, and he feels pain. The foolish man blames the rock and throws fists of anger while screaming about how the rock has ruined his day. The wise man realizes that while the rock is responsible for his pain, he is angry because he has not allowed himself to become angry. He has allowed himself to become angry. Knowing that he is responsible for his anger, he realizes not the rock has the power to turn it on and off and on. It's true. The way you react to things is based on you. Many things can affect the way you react, growing up, whatever, but your reaction is not because the rock fell on you. That's nature, corrosion, whatever. I won't go into that. But yeah. God, there's a lot of bloody reading. It is all about empowerment, self-empowerment. If you never realise you have power over your own happiness, you are no more than a leaf in the wind at the mercy of any pixie that cares to grab you. How pitiful is the man who claims his lunch is ruined because he has the wrong type of sandwich and spends the rest of his day sulked in the office. I'll just go buy a different sandwich. I'll go to the shops. Anyway, how strong and radiant is the man who realises that his unhappiness is due to his own failings, swallows the sandwich in a single mighty gulp, and then dances on his desk. One is weak, one is strong, one is sad, one is happy. I don't think dancing on the desk is the right idea to do. At work, I'm pretty sure you'll probably get in trouble. Like, if you dance on the desk, I'm guessing it's one of those office jobs, strict, whatever. I don't know, I work in a pub. I only know drunk people. We can have this power because of our intellect. Our intelligence is our great strength against evolution. Because as powerful as evolution is, it lacks intelligence. It does not know that we know of its smoothing evil ways. Once we know we have power and use that power, we can overcome the happiness that evolution has caused us. I have a story to tell you in the next and final file.
Get out.
Oh,
this was meant
God.
for her precious little eyes, not yours.
Oh, that scared me. I thought like it was I thought someone was behind me. Okay, shit. Oh, stupid, naive, weak, useless. Hope. What's behind file number 6? All you have to do is shoot the bad man. How do I do that? There's no XY. Okay, I'm gonna go back to question number 1. They pressed. He's yellow, and the Y button is yellowish.
No.
Oh. Okay, start. I don't. Oh God, RT. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. RT, I should have thought about that, to be honest, you know. Most shooting games are RT. Whatever. Oh, that's fucking... Oh. Anyway, was the man you just murdered really a bad man, though? Even if he was, did his mum, wife, son, friends deserve to suffer for his sins? He liked to hug people with his arms. He was a right-handed guy. He could never laugh again. He could never dream again. He could never hug again. Murder was like the gods of never. True. Yeah. True. Yeah. Okay. Should be coming up to the end. Here's my story, sweet princess. Thanks for calling me princess. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, when you were very young, me and the queen lived with you in happiness and peace. Then one day a demon seduced the queen from me, and she took you to go and live with the demons in the tower. I tried to get you back many times, many times, but eventually the demon got his little friends with their loud metal dragons that flashed blue lights to carry me away. The king was sad. The king blamed the demon, but this did nothing. The king blamed the demon's friends, but this did nothing. The king blamed the queen, but this did nothing. The king even blamed you, but this did nothing. And eventually the king realized that he was to blame. When he realized that only he had the power to openly stop him from being sad, he gained power. The king used that power to kill one of the devil's friends. It was a wonderful thing. The king was no longer sad, and instead the queen was sad. She felt guilty and left the devil, and often took the princess to see the king in his new home called Asylum. But the king could only stay in the asylum for so many years. He worried that when he had to leave, that the queen would no longer feel guilty and come to see him. The thoughts consumed him and twisted his mind with fear until he took a rope with the intent to take his life. That means kill himself, princess. And so, I have the rope in my hand, and I have finished the guide to allow you to be happy. There is nothing left. Oh, what's behind? Oh, what's next? Truth? Okay. Ooh, white noise. No puzzle this time, sorry. This note is not for the princess, but the person who's reading this document. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't hang myself. The thought of not seeing the queen and the princess again was too much. Wait a second. What? So I used a little more power. I hung the devil instead, so they'd let me back in the asylum. Oh, my body. Got goosebumps. What's next? Oh, something's gonna happen. Oh no. I'm hiding in the room now, waiting for someone to read this document so I can kill them from behind, just to make super sure they would let me in the asylum again. Wish you the best of happiness. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Okay. Credits. No bad. I was well. If I get my words out, this wasn't a bad game. It was more story than anything, but you know, it was a bit freaky. It was freaky, more freaky than scary. You know, the no and the little, like, you're not expecting little not jump scares as such, but just unexpected things. But not too bad, to be honest. It was alright. It's you guys should check it out. It's Madman's Guide to Happiness on the Xbox 360 marketplace indie game, 79p or whatever. But anyway, well done, the creator John Stark and head tester James Farouk. Yeah, I'm guessing. I hope you guys enjoyed the game, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.